In this video, I'm going to be going over the hidden truths of arbitrage when it comes to Amazon. I had a call with Izos. Izos specializes in reinstating Amazon accounts after they've been suspended. You're going to be finding out why arbitrage is a terrible idea and why you should not do it. By any chance, if you got your account suspended from doing arbitrage, contact me. I'll refer you to Izos and hopefully you can get your account reinstated with them. I hope you enjoy the video. What's up, Azaz? How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good,
Hey,
Leon. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. So, how's your day going so far?
Yeah, it's pretty much great over here. It's morning over here. It's 6 a.m. Wednesday.
Right, right. I was gonna ask, what time is it over there? But it's actually at 6:10 p.m. over here. So you're 12 hours
Yeah, I
ahead.
got that. Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah, dude. Well, thanks for taking the time to get on this call, man. We connected on LinkedIn, and you told me how you help people with reinstating their account with Amazon. So I'm definitely um, looking forward to working with you and directing people to you for that because just to tell you more about me, I've been selling on Amazon since 2019. And in the last 2 years, since I started my program, I've had over 165 students inside of my program. Um, Also, looks like my Zoom's having some issues, so my camera's here.
Yeah, your video was kind of stuck. I thought it was error on my
I'm
side.
gonna unplug it and plug it back in. That should fix it. There we go. So yeah, as I
Yeah.
was saying, 165 students in the last 2 years, and I see all the posts in the Facebook groups and stuff like that. I started with online arbitrage. I got my account suspended. Arbitrage, it's very popular online, but they don't talk about how it gets people's accounts suspended. I've talked to so many people. I'm sure you have as well. And it's a big issue. People following the wrong business model, getting their account suspended, violating Amazon's policies. So so yeah.
Yes, of course, Leon, you're very much right. Retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, drop shipping, these are all headaches, brain drain. 24/7, your intention that your account is going to be get suspended sooner or later. You try all the strategies, but at the end of the day, it doesn't work out. Okay, you might survive 6 months, 8 months, but at the end of the day, they just shoot you down.
That's right. I always tell
So
people they have to think long term. Like you said, 6 months, that's short term.
the short term. Okay, so usually people they have mistaken. Okay, Amazon allows drop shipping, okay, but there are certain rules you have to follow. Like you have to use 3PL, third party logistics, and stuff like that. But even if you are following all these rules, Amazon still reactivates your account one way or another. It still deactivates your account. This model isn't safe anyway, okay? There's no, and you can say bad actors. In 20 from 2021 to 2022, Amazon started taking crackdown against these players. Okay, Amazon was very much strict against them because there was a big fraud going on Amazon. These bad actors were not in, you can say, in minority; they were in majority. Okay, from certain countries. Okay, Amazon blacklisted certain countries from selling on this account. Okay, whenever they try to sell on Amazon account, okay, they deactivate the account and ask for invoices from them. Okay, and they didn't have it, had the invoices, so Amazon won't let them sell. Even right now, Amazon is doing with these new accounts. Okay, they've created the first listing. Amazon asks for invoices directly, okay, through video verification program. So drop shipping program is pretty much dead now. Okay, if you don't have the invoices, so you're clear off.
That's what I tell people all the time. It's so nice to hear from you everything that you're saying, talking about, why it's not a lot, why it's dead, and that's all I say on YouTube. Like, I talk to people all the time about, helping them with their Amazon store, and they tell me, yeah, I learned about arbitrage, and then they ended up falling for it and getting suspended. I mean, it happens all the time.
And there's one more unique thing about it. Let's say you had an account, you did 6 months drop shipping on that account, okay, but after that you completely disowned that model. Okay, you started private label, but still that model was in Amazon history that you did drop ship. Okay, Amazon is going to still suspend you even after you quit that model. Okay, maybe 2 months later, 3 months later, it's still gonna deactivate you on your history. Okay, so careful with that. Everything you do on Amazon.
Yes, and another thing too, Azaz, as you know, it's hard to just make another account because Amazon doesn't just allow people to get banned and just make another account easily. So
No, it's you. You just your Amazon account is your one-time lifetime. Okay, once it's finished off, there's no coming back on Amazon. You can create account on your wife's name or anyone's, okay, but it's going to get linked, and that account is also going to be taken down. Okay, you might set up your new office, get a new Wi-Fi, okay, but there's some small details like you use credit card same on both accounts. Okay, your business address was same on both accounts. Something like that's going Amazon is going to pinpoint, and Amazon is going to deactivate your account. Amazon is constantly looking for it.
yeah, exactly, 100%. Um, like I said, it's so nice to like hear all this stuff from you because you don't know how many people I would talk to that are doing arbitrage are like, you don't know what you're talking about. It's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna keep doing arbitrage. It's okay. And I'm just
Uh,
like, I'm telling you, you gotta stop. And they don't listen. Next thing you know, they're coming to you.
yes, of course. In you can say retail arbitrage. People purchase from Sam's Clubs, okay, from Walmart, okay. They are giving best deals, so they purchase in bulk, keep the order, and also give to Amazon customers, okay. But they use fake tracking, okay. The first they violate seller code of conduct by putting in fake tracking IDs, okay. And when they create a listing, they tell in the listing that your order is going to be estimated delivery is going to be 2 days. Amazon says your order should be delivered before the estimated date, but order takes 4 days. Okay, maybe it's never delivered because even the seller don't doesn't know it's going to get delivered or not. Okay, they have no idea. Then boom, A to Z claim. Okay, boom, Amazon account taken down. Your VTR is damaged. Your ODR is damaged. When Amazon sees these matrices, okay, Amazon knows just gets the idea that you were in drop shipping. Okay, so account taken down. That's it.
It's
They
so
got
nice. It's so nice to hear you talk about the A to Z claims. That is one of the main things that, gets your account health destroyed and the issues behind why the A to Z claims happen. And then not to mention people using fake tracking numbers, where
yeah,
they pay for those fake tracking numbers and that doesn't even work. I mean,
yes, of course.
it's why do it? There's no point. It's not
There's
long
no point
term.
into it. There's no point into it. You might make a fortune out of online arbitrage, retail arbitrage. But listen, if your get account gets deactivated between the process, your funds are stuck. There's nothing you can do. Okay. Uh, you can say about a month ago, I released a fund from Section 3 Seller Code of Conduct DS violation. It took me almost 2 months to prove to Amazon that the seller wasn't involved in any fraudulent activity. The order was shipped, everything was genuine. But yeah, I accepted the mistake, okay, that we were involved in dropshipping, but I made sure that we weren't involved in fraudulent activity, okay, that we were bad players in Amazon game, okay. But from March 20 to no, sorry, from February 20 to March 7, Amazon started reinstating Section 3 accounts, okay, but only for FBA. It wasn't reinstating FBM, okay, FBA. FBM over they cut it out from the dropshipping accounts, so they don't dropship ever again.
Right, right, gotcha. It's really nice to hear your insight all of this and even talking about the different fulfillment channels and just more about what you've seen with it. And I'm curious, how many people have like came to you for account reinstation from for arbitrage? Do you know or
Uh, maybe 100 plus
wow?
and counting.
Yeah, I mean it's a common thing.
Yes, of course. You
Wow.
can say that Facebook is flooded with sellers who got their account deactivated. LinkedIn is flooded. Every day I see on Upwork, people are just saying, get our account back on running. But the thing is that Amazon is not restraining these accounts, okay? Amazon is not restraining this account. not FBM only as of right now, but that has low chances as well, you can say.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you just proved it even more. Like when it comes to selling on Amazon, you need to follow the rules. You need to know what not to do. Even though if you haven't read all of their policies, you need to know what not to do, what to avoid.
Yes, of
And
course.
with doing wholesale for the last since 2019 and coaching over 165 students inside of the program on how to do wholesale, you don't know how many people have came to me and they're like, they were doing arbitrage and then they switched to wholesale. They're like, oh my God, Leon, I wish I got started with wholesale sooner. It's so much easier too, and so much more efficient compared to arbitrage.
Yes, of course. The arbitrage model, you can say that it's a brain drain, okay, big time brain drain. 24/7, you're in stress, okay, following the matrices, you have to keep your health 100%, everything. It's just not worth it, okay. Wholesale, I have to say that profit margin, you make a little less money from it, okay, but that money is, you can say, it's well deserved money, okay, a healthy money, I'm gonna name it. It's just suits you well, okay, and it's a long sustaining model. Amazon promotes it, okay. Amazon promotes it, and as long as you're selling it, you're getting out of stock, you're making profit.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to that, I with my methods, you don't have to really sacrifice that much margin. I hear you say, when you do wholesale, it's a little bit less margin. I'd say it depends on strategy that you do. If
Yes, of
if you're
course.
following the right strategy and you know how to negotiate, and learn everything that I personally know and coach people on, you don't have to sacrifice a margin. And at the same time, you have a long-term business model. You can do it for
Yes,
five,
of course.
10+
Long term.
years.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
You won't have any, you can say, damage history with Amazon. Okay, Amazon is
Yeah.
not going to suspect you. And of course, even if you do all arbitrage for 1 month on your Amazon account, Amazon somewhere is going to detect that and deactivate your account. So don't leave any trace for Amazon.
Yeah. It's so, I keep saying this, it's so nice to like hear this from you and finally hear someone that's like sensible and knows their stuff when it comes to this. I mean, there's so much misinformation, people being led into the wrong business model, doing arbitrage, getting their account suspended, and I mean, it's really bad. So,
So it's like this. Okay, so one more thing I like to add is that whenever you're creating an Amazon account, don't skip the policy and this and I agree button and moving forward. Just take 5 minutes and read it through so that you understand what you're going to get yourself into after when you click agree
yeah, I agree with that. Definitely. I agree with that 100%.
to Amazon. Right now, I would like to give you some tip for when you appeal for Amazon accounts. Okay, let's say you have a Amazon account deactivated for linked account. Okay, first of all, you should not go for a rush appeal. Okay, people do it. Yeah, I didn't do it. I don't know. No, this is not how it works. When Amazon detects a link and in a linkage account, okay, it's a 90% time is a genuine link. Okay, some information is common between these two accounts. Maybe you don't know the other violating account, okay? But that there is some information common between accounts. What you have to do is sit down, investigate, okay? And one more thing I would like to add is don't trust the health support team when they tell you that your account can't be get reinstated, okay? They don't know what they are doing, okay? They don't know, okay? There were few uh, you can say I was in call with the Amazon health support team. They were asking me again and again to press charges against the virtual assistant, and that virtual assistant was my friend. Okay, how could I press charges against him? I don't want to ruin someone's life. Okay, so I had to talk to them for continuous 40 minutes. Okay, 40 minutes that I cannot press charges against him. Please help me out. So they sent my appeal again for re-escalation, and then I got that account reinstated again. Okay, so it's a long-term process, and on average, you can say with the major suspensions like uh, DS drop shipping violation, linked account violation. These major suspensions take almost 3 to 6 months to get resolved on average. Right now, this is the
Wow.
time period I'm giving my clients. Okay, so if you can say write a wrong appeal to Amazon, and it cut off your chances of getting your account reinstated. Okay, by 10 to 20% gets your chance to get your account reinstated. Okay, and if you do a bad appeal again and again, Amazon is going to disable that appeal button, and you're boom off from Amazon.
Well, thank you for all your insight and advice on, when it comes to appeals and suspensions and all that stuff. And, you definitely should not do arbitrage. I mean, you said yourself, it's very common to drop shipping, which is online arbitrage, at the end of the day, and how long it takes and how difficult it is to get the account reinstated. It's just not worth it.
It's not worth it. It's
Yeah.
not worth it because you get it. It was you can say it happened with my client 2 months ago. I got his account reinstated, but after 15 days, boom, again suspended.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just like we keep saying, don't do arbitrage.
yeah. Don't do it. Go
Yeah.
to the gym and do that. Go build a muscle. Okay,
Yeah.
that's much more beneficial.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely. Definitely. Well, very cool. Azaz, like I mentioned, I'll definitely be recommending people to you that need help getting their account back, and hopefully we can educate more people on which business
yes, of
models to
course. We need
follow.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. So, anything else I can help you with?
No, it was really nice getting on and talking with you about this, especially hearing from someone who's an expert in the Amazon space and suspensions and appeals and all that stuff, and knowing that arbitrage is one of the most common things and just not to do it. So yeah. What about you?
Yeah, you can say that it won't be. I hope so. It won't be last session. I'm going to advise people what I'm gonna advise people. Uh, Maybe next time in your session, I'm gonna advise people how they should move on to another business model, how they should be able to erase their history with drop shipping. Okay? So Amazon doesn't detect that linkage later on in the future with their Amazon, so they can follow a safe model. We can You can say we should do these sessions monthly, okay? So people get educated from time to time to time.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'd love to do that. I love talking about Amazon and telling people what the right thing to do and what to avoid. So that sounds good with me.
Yeah, we'll sure do it. So
Cool. Well, sounds good, Azaz. Let me know if you need anything. I'll also contact you if I need anything, and we'll keep in touch.
yeah, we'll definitely keep in touch. It was nice talking to you, and it was my first time interaction with Leon. He's a very good person from face-to-face conversation with him. So I would definitely recommend you for the future models and Amazon businesses to have a consultation with you. Okay?
For sure. Yeah, yeah. I appreciate that. I'd be more than happy to show people the right business model wholesale, right? Steer them away from arbitrage. So sounds good. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Leon. And I'm just gonna say my goodbyes to you. Take care,
Sure.
and hopefully we'll see you next month.
Yeah. Sounds good. Have a good day, Azos. I'll talk to you soon.